Yeeer, welcome back to Yeeer Kicks.
Yeeer, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Black Trey from Your Music, Your Network, bringing you another one, man. So we here, man, back on the couch. You feel what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. So today what we doing? We talking Belly album. See you next Wednesday. Now Belly, when it came to albums, I didn't really always like his albums. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think they're like hit or miss sometimes. But the thing with Belly is he got like dope lyrics when he wants to do what he wants to do. He's always like doing dope freestyles. You know, he's knocking them out, man. You feel what I'm saying? So he dropped See You Next Wednesday a couple weeks ago. You feel what I'm saying? It's I got mixed feelings on it, but you know, let's go through it, let's talk about it. Let me know what you guys think about this album. You know what I mean? It's definitely a nice album, but let's get into the grips and the gripes of what we like about it. So Snakes and Ladders, I like the way he starts off the album. Got a nice little sample in the beginning. You know what I mean? He's spitting on that. Pretty dope. If you know, you know. This one, it's like, I'm not really a fan of the hook, but he definitely was spitting. I was like, okay, you know, I give him, you know, effort. Like he's starting off the album pretty well. So at this point, I was like, yo, album's pretty decent. Better Believe came on with Weekend. When you throw The Weekend on a record, I don't know what it is, man, but he just hypes up everything you got going on. This is one of my favorite tracks on it. Who else is on this? The Weekend and Young Thug. Young Thug, I'm off on that. I ain't feel that one at all. But the hook on this, The Weeknd really like carries this track. It's dope. Belly's verses were decent enough. You know what I mean? Zero Love with Moneybag Yo. It sound like a Moneybag track. Like Moneybag was just like, yo, come in the studio, and then he just gave him the track when they were done. Like, it's okay. Like, I like Moneybag a little bit, but he's not like, when it comes to like an artist like Belly who like prides himself on spin, you know what I mean? I don't really rock with, I mean, I could see the collab, like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot, Moneybag, he's actually been on a lot of like collabs and a lot of albums that have been coming out lately. So he's definitely working. So I give him props on that. Moment of Silence was pretty all right. It was cool. It's like, it's kind of short. I think it has like a little interlude like at the end. Like, it's decent enough. But my favorite couple of like my favorite run on this was Flowers. Give me my flowers while I'm still here. The hook on this was dope. Verses was dope. Razor with Gunna and PNB Rock. This is one of my favorites also. He was spitting. The whole vibe on this was dope. Die For It with Nas. Best song on the album, you know what I mean? Big Nas fan, but you know, it's just the best song on the album. Yeah, this is the best joint on the album. I gotta give it to him. Requiem with Nav. Nav was doing his thing on this. Belly had some pretty decent verses. I like this track though a lot. Two Tone with Uzi, I didn't like that. Wu-Tang, I thought like he was doing like a little bit too hard. Like he had like, oh, money get the cream, Wu-Tang get the cream. Like, it was okay, but Sucker, I ain't really feel that. He's like talking about like, you know what I mean, chicks taking advantage of guys, and I didn't like the whole vibe of that song, but it was okay. Scary Side with Big Sean. Big Sean been collaborating with a lot of people lately too. This wasn't like my favorite on the list though. My favorite was probably the joint he did with Nas on the King's Disease. That was it. Yeah, that was it right there. Money on the Table with Benny the Butcher, you know, hood track, going back and forth, spitting, you know what I mean, we do what we do. And then Can You Feel It? That right there, I mean, it was a nice little ending to the album. I like how, you know what I mean, he slowed it down and just was like, you know, gave some hard tips, like feels on, you know, pause that, on how he felt. And, you know, this one was like a heartfelt song, so I give it to him. Overall, I really like this album. There's a couple of joints, like, I guess towards the end that I really didn't feel, but for the most part, I really enjoyed it, man. Grade-wise, I'll probably give this album a B. I give it a B+, you know, because it was just like, yeah, I stay with a B+, because it was just like 2 or 3 songs like towards the end that I really didn't like. But on a joint with 15 joints, you didn't really like 3. It's not bad, man. And then I thought like he had some really dope songs. Like the joint with Nas was dope. Joint with The Weeknd. Actually, he had the joint with Nas had The Weeknd on it, and Better Believe had The Weeknd on it. And those were my 2 favorite joints on it. I guess I'm just a Weeknd fan. I guess it is what it is. You know what I mean? But definitely let me know what you guys think. Really enjoyed this album. Holla at me. Let me know what you guys thought about it if you heard it. You know what I mean? Anything else you guys want me to review? Holla at me, man. It's your boy Black Trey from Your Music. I'm out.
In some of his videos, he only shows his face, and in some of his videos, he only shows his shoes.